Alright everyone, this is going to be video number, I think 24, right? Let me go to my Discord. Alright, yeah, this is video number 24. This is literally I decided to make this video today because, again, we had a perfect setup. Again, I wasn't going to make this video, but for the strategy creation part we're at, it's literally perfect. This will be the part 3 of the strategy creation of using an SMT. We had a perfect example of this today, of how it can present itself and how you can use it in the market. And I just thought, why not? Why don't we just go over it and put this into the strategy creation? Because, again, the more information for you guys, the better. So, quick little announcement too. We're going to start doing giveaways in the Discord. I'm going to go over that tonight also. We're going to start giving out a funded account every week. But, excuse me. What you'll have to do is join the lives, and again, you should be wanting to join the lives anyway if you're in the Discord to just learn in general. It's something easy to do. We're going to post a random poll within that live trading session. People are going to answer of it, and the more you guys are in the lives, the more entries you get. So let's say you join all 5 days and you answer the poll every 5 days, you'll have 5 chances to win in the entry spot for the random. We'll put it into like a random generator or something like that, and then we'll give away a funded account every week. So that'll be good. But again, link will be in the bio for that, for the Discord, because again, it is a private Discord now. Only charging $10 a month. It's very cheap. I'm not selling anything else. The reason why I'm doing this is because, again, I want real people that are actually wanting to get better in trading, not all these people who are just going to join and leave and all that stupid shit. All right. So again, let's go over how to use an SMT. Because again, in the strategy creation, I just showed you again, mark out high time frame draws and liquidity. 5-minute break of structure, 5-minute retest, scale down to lower time frame, target other draws on liquidity, right? But today we had a perfect example on a 15-minute SMT, right? After sweeping out sell side liquidity and targeting higher time frame draw on liquidity, buy side liquidity with the lagging index, because again, the index that was ahead ended up taking out buy side liquidity already, but we didn't take out any sell side liquidity. So let's hop into the video here. So we're going to go to the 15-minute time frame, right? Let's holy shit. I'm so sorry. Let's act like we already marked out our draws and liquidity, right? We had Asian session highs up here, London session highs. We had London session lows down here. And then we also had these hourly lows, but price didn't want to come down and take out those hourly lows yet, right? So as we can see on the 15-minute time frame, market opens up at 9:30, right? We come up on NASDAQ, take out London session highs, right? But we don't come up and take out Asian session highs yet. We could see over here on ES, market opens, we come up, we react off these 15-minute fair value gaps, continue down. So here's a little retracement, right? So if you watch the 15-minute, if you watched the SMT video, you should know what an SMT is, right? So you could see here, if we look on the 15-minute time frame, NASDAQ forms a low, right? And then we end up forming a higher low. This 15-minute was made at 11 a.m., right? When was this made at? 11 a.m., right? So we could see NASDAQ already took out London session highs. We still have Asian session highs up here. Even these 1-hour highs I thought were going to get taken out. But again, we have to at least probably come up and take out Asian session highs. So price manipulates down. On NASDAQ, we form a low and a lower and a higher low. And then you could see on ES over here, we formed a low and a lower low, right? We came down, swept out, sell side liquidity. Now, what do we look for? We wait for our 5-minute break of structure. Scale down to the 1-minute time frame, continue from there. So as we can see, we formed our 15-minute SMT, right? NASDAQ is all the way up here showing us, hey, price most likely wants to continue up, take out Asian session highs. That gives us the potential to come up and fill those out on ES, which we did. So we'd scale down to the 5-minute time frame after we saw, hey, we swept liquidity, we formed a 15-minute SMT, right? What do we look for next? We scale down to the 5-minute time frame on ES, and we'll do it on NASDAQ too, right? But we'd focus on ES because it's the lagging index, right? We're probably going to get a better risk to reward. So what do? Wait for a 5-minute break of structure. And what do we get? We're marking out the highs. As we can see here, we get a 5-minute break of structure, right? Boom. What else do we get? We get a 5-minute bullish fair value gap that we can mark out right here. 5-minute bullish fair value gap. And then what else? Equilibrium. Look at that. From these lows to these highs. So we have 4 confirmations already. 15-minute SMT, liquidity sweep, 5-minute break of structure, 5-minute fair value gap, and then 5-minute equilibrium. So we have 5 on the higher time frame. So what do we look for? Now, what we would do, when price hasn't reacted down here yet, right? We'd wait for this 5-minute fair value gap and 5-minute equilibrium to get filled. We'd scale down to the 1-minute time frame, right? Get a better entry. Where could our entry could have been? As we can see here, we formed a 1-minute bearish fair value gap. Where's my 1 minute? 1-minute bearish fair value gap, right? What do we do literally out of the 5-minute fair value gap and 5-minute equilibrium? We end up breaking structure back to the upside on the 1-minute time frame, right? Right here. And we inverse a 1-minute fair value gap. So we're respecting bullish confluences and we're disrespecting bearish confluences. We have 5 higher time frame confirmations that price wants to continue higher. And then we scale down to the lower time frame. We're respecting bullish confluences on the lower time frame also. What would we do here? We see a candle closure above this bearish fair value gap. We break structure. This could have been a perfect entry. Could have put your stops at these lows. I would have put my stop where equilibrium gets invalidated. And then look. You could have even targeted, scaled to the 15-minute time frame. You could have targeted this 15-minute fair value gap. Right here. These are probably 5-minute highs if we scale into the 5-minute. Yep, 5-minute highs right here. So this could have been a take profit. This 15-minute fair value gap, 50% level if you want. Take profit. 1 hour high, take profit. London session high because they already got hit on NASDAQ and Asian session highs. And that could have been a 1 to 3.6 risk to reward. Like literally a beautiful trade. So it's like, again, this is a way you can get an edge in the market. To hit high probability setups, right? We saw that we came down. NASDAQ formed a low and a higher low, right? Looks like NASDAQ wants to continue up, take out a higher time frame draw on liquidity. We already took out London session highs, but we came close to taking out Asian session highs and we're deciding to use a retracement, right? We see that ES comes down. We sweep out London session lows. NASDAQ's still all the way up top. It's lagging way behind. Excuse me. We form that 15-minute SMT off of those London session lows. That's saying, hey, we probably want to continue up here, right? And target some sort of draw on liquidity above, right? What do we do? Let's get onto the 5-minute time frame. We see our 5-minute break of structure. We see a 5-minute fair value gap form and 5-minute equilibrium. We scale down to the 1-minute time frame, wait for that 5-minute fair value gap and 5-minute equilibrium to get respected. That gets respected on the 1-minute time frame. We see an inverse fair value gap and a break of structure on the 1-minute time frame, showing us bullish confluences are being respected and bearish confluences are getting disrespected. Entry, target, high time frame draws and liquidity. Bang, perfect example right here. So what was that? 7-minute video. Quick little video. I saw the perfect example we could use. Again, I wasn't going to put SMT setups in the strategy creation, but I saw this setup today and I was like, dude, let's put it in there. This is free sauce. It's something you can learn. This is literally based off of an SMT because we haven't taught that yet. So literally, this is how you can use an SMT to get a high probability setup. Find your liquidity sweep, find your SMT, scale down to the 5-minute time frame, 5-minute break of structure, look for a 5-minute fair value gap, 5-minute equilibrium, scale down to the 1-minute time frame, look for your continuation confluences, and go from there. Sorry, that's my dog scratching at the door. But other than that, hopefully this could be helpful. Again, I thought about just doing this today. This is good information for free. This stuff works. I don't care what anybody says. This stuff works. It literally just proved itself there. I personally didn't take this setup because, again, our entry would have been around 12 a.m. I stopped trading around 10:30, 11. So it was a little bit too late. I saw it. I mapped it out. I paper traded it. I literally posted it in the Discord, but I didn't take it on my live PA accounts because today's Monday and we have CPI coming up for Tuesday. So other than that, this is a perfect example. Hopefully you guys can learn. Go back, study this, back test this. Learn how SMTs work best for you. Find high time frame draws and liquidity. See where an SMT gets formed off of those, where one index sweeps it and the other doesn't. Look for the lagging index, 5-minute break of structure, scale down to 1-minute time frame. Look for your continuation confluences. Bang, bang, boom. Put all the puzzle pieces together that I teach you, and it's just a matter of time after that. Again, a strategy isn't the holy grail of becoming profitable as a trader. Again, I'm still dealing with risk management, emotions, and psychology and stuff. I'll be totally honest. I'm not consistently making what I want to make yet, but we're getting there. I've made my mistakes on multiple PA accounts. I've gotten close to $30,000 payouts, blown that. Now we're back on 7 PA accounts. Now I know what needs to be done. I'm taking my time, focusing on risk management, psychology, emotions, and overall just coming into every trading day with a positive attitude and trusting the overall long-term game plan no matter how long it takes, because I'm in no rush to get a payout. I even want to build these accounts past the buffer. I'm not even going to request a payout when I first get them in the position to, because again, I'm not focusing on the money right now. I'm focusing on the process of getting better and trying to become consistently profitable over a long period of time, because that's the end goal of this. It's not to get a payout. It's to consistently get payouts and consistently make money on live accounts. Not rush the process and get there as quick as possible. I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm growing as a trader. I'm posting the truth on social media. I'm not scared to post it. Again, I have the strategy down. That's been down for a while now. We've learned from that with passing many evals, getting on PA accounts, even getting a payout, doing that stuff. But the hard part was consistently getting it. And I had to go look in the mirror, find out what that problem is. And I know it's risk management, psychology, emotions, over trading, all that stuff. And that's just a slow process. You have to learn from your mistakes and keep growing over time and follow your journey, no one else's. I have my risk management system. I have my overall game plan that I've developed studying in my time. I'm going to go with that. If you guys are going to listen to everybody that tells you negative information and stuff like that and tries to put you down, that's not going to work. Focus on your journey. Have fun with this. Enjoy it. Figure out how to trade, not how to make as much money as possible, as quick as possible. Figure out how to perfect trading, and then you will grow over time. It takes time. This isn't something that takes a couple months to a year to learn. You're not just going to start from zero and be fucking making $1 million in a year. I'll be totally honest with you. Like, maybe someone can if they're like really smart and can figure this stuff out right away. I'm not putting that out of anybody's dreams or something like that. I'm just giving you the real reality and the reason why 95% of these people are unprofitable. And again, they can't be consistently profitable. That's the plan. Consistently profitable over the rest of my life. We all have winning days. We all have losing days, losing weeks, losing months. But those are the times when you're losing like that. That's when you have to learn to preserve your capital and survive. Not freaking get emotional and full port and try and get everything back. And that's what I've been learning on these PA accounts this time around. Everybody I've had someone ask me the other day, why don't you just get more and just keep building as much as you can? Because again, I have seven 50K PA accounts. Do you guys understand? If you make $200 a day on those, that's times 7. That's $1,400 a day per trade. Like, imagine what you can make in a month if you were like 80% profitable or 75% profitable, hitting good trades. 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk rewards. You can make so much money. And then you scale up over time. There's no rush. Go through that small little cycle first. Or that where you can build that buffer, and then it's go time. You'll slowly be able to scale up. But again, I'm getting into like too much psychology stuff right now. I want to stick to the overall game plan. I'll keep yapping. I'm in one of those moods where I'll just yap all day because I'm so obsessed with this stuff. I made a small mistake today, and again, I went back, posted in-depth trade recap for the Discord and everything. And again, we learn from our mistakes and keep growing. That's what grows us as traders. And I also saw this setup today, so I was like, dude, let's make this video. Why not? Fuck it. We'll get some good information out there. So hopefully this helps you. That's how you use liquidity. Wow. That's how you use an SMT off of a liquidity sweep. I have dyslexia, so bear with me. And I'm a little bit on the special side. But again, I know what I'm doing. I know how to read a chart, I promise. I've learned from many mistakes with this game. But I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm putting out real information, real truthful information, my journey, my process. And when it happens, all you people who are talking, it's gonna show right here. Right now, for the past couple years, however long it takes me, we're going to get there. All right? Join the Discord. Link in the bio. It's a great community. We go live every day. And, yeah, hope to see you in there. Peace out.